Hello! So the Fed held rates, but the meeting saw 3 votes for a rate hike. We have the MPC rates decision at lunchtime today, and I don't know if he's been splashing the cash, but Healy's headroom has dropped to £3 billion now. It's Thursday the 30th, I'm FxPlew, and this is the market brief. Now we have the MPC decision at lunchtime today. You can bet the ranch for a hold at 3.75%. Greene may join Pill to vote for a rate hike, and there's an outside chance that Taylor will join them too, but the more interesting question is around the language in the press conference, because the Bank of England is working in an environment where every word matters for the gilt market. Why is the gilt market important? Well, the NIESR has been on, and they estimate that the Chancellor's buffer has fallen even further from the £7 billion reported earlier in the week. They think that Healy's fiscal headroom is down to just £3 billion now, and they think that higher inflation is set to erode about £24 billion of real public spending. Ouchies. For what it's worth, they also think that higher energy prices and ongoing uncertainty could reduce UK growth by 28 billion over the next 2 years. So welcome to the big league, John Healy. There's really rather a lot already riding on your November budget. Over in the US, the Fed voted to hold. This was widely expected, but the dissent from Logan, Kashkari and Hamak was the bigger story. Walsh stuck to his guns about binning off forward guidance, and he said very little in his press conference. Shortly after JP Morgan piped up, they have moved their call on a rate hike. They've moved it forward to December, suggesting Walsh had once again failed to explain how he intends to tackle or resolve the ongoing inflationary issue. Attention will now shift to non-farm payrolls next week. August 1st is on Saturday, so that gives them the longest runway to get the data together. Does this mean forecasts will be more accurate? Don't hold your breath on that one. Current forecasts range from about 50,000 to about 120,000 new jobs, and the risk is tilted towards the lower end after the June print of 57,000 and wider acceptance that the labour market is cooling. The key question is whether it's cooling fast enough to change things at the Fed. In the market, the dollar index bounced around a bit as the market digested those 3 dissenting votes. Cable kicks off higher. We're around 133.45 against the dollar. We're down to around 116.55 against the euro, and euro dollar is up around 114.50 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.